so we got a couple of different things to work on today. It's been quite a while since I've driven this thing. Here's why. Okay, so because I had a really bad tank slapper on this thing, and I almost perished, basically. You doing all right there? I know it's hot. I know. She's a little fat too. But so what I did to save myself was I completely let go of everything. I didn't touch anything. I just let the bike find the road, and I think that's what saved me. But now I got this thing right here. If you guys don't know what that is, it is a Ohlins stabilizer. It's about 700 bucks. Really hurt my wallet. Jesus freaking Christ. I don't know how long that's gonna take me to make this back on YouTube, because I've only made like 10 bucks, so I don't know. So aside from absolutely destroying my wallet, at least I am not gonna crash on this thing. I miss riding so much. But let me get the stabilizer bar installed. We'll be back on the bike riding in no time, hitting car meets, meeting up with friends, making friends. Dude, it's been a while since I've made friends. Like, I have not made new friends in a minute, or been able to hang out with my old friends, because I have not been able to ride this bike, because I couldn't afford a fucking stabilizer, because they make it 700 bucks. I mean, you can go get an eBay one, but don't do that. I don't recommend it. Just go with something like this. Just pay the extra money. And then but yeah, guys, I'm so excited to be riding again. It's been like 3 months. First, it was because I needed new tires, right? And then I got new tires, and then I almost crashed. And then I, you know, even after the speed wobble, I kept riding because I was gonna go to a car meet, and I was gonna continue taking it. I was like, you know, it's this speed wobble, who cares? Then the left side of the fairing absolutely just flew off, like completely. Oh no, it was the right side. The right side completely flew off. So it was saved by all these zip ties. The reason why those zip ties are there is because I was installing an LED light kit on top of the speed wobble. The night before I freaking took this out for a ride, I installed the LED light kit because I wanted to show it off, obviously. And then I was drinking a little bit when I was installing the LED light kit. So then I forgot to put a couple of the bolts back in. I forgot to put like this one in, and like, you know, some underneath there. And I think like those ones I forgot to put. So what ended up happening was this whole side right here just went psh, and it flew off, but nothing broke. It stayed absolutely together. These bottom ones stayed on, so I was able to just catch it with my foot, and I was riding like this the entire time, making sure I didn't like burn myself. But I was riding like this and holding everything together with my leg. And then I just went straight back home, and I grabbed the R3, and then I just took the R3, which obviously that was a frustrating day, but wow, the bike is up. You know, the most damage that happened was, where is it? Okay, I'm tripping, bro. It was the other side. I don't fucking know what I'm talking about. Here it is. Here's where all the damage was. All the damage was right here. Check that out. So this little nut thingy, I just got to replace that. It's no biggie. Check that out. It's not a big deal. I could like zip tie this back on somehow, as long as all the other bolts are holding on. That's the most of the damage that happened. This probably protected it too from actually coming out. So there's no videos on how to install this thing, so I guess I'm just gonna show you guys. Take out that bolt right there. I'm gonna take out this big bolt right here. It's a 36 mil. Had to run to the store to go get it. It's fucking annoying. Jesus Christ. Alright, so I got this out. Alright, that's a 36 millimeter. Alright, I'm gonna take that off, throw that on the floor. Alright, so after a long time of trying to figure this out, let me show you guys how this is gonna go. Alright, so these are the pieces you're gonna have, right? You're gonna have, this is a Teflon spacer, this is the sleeve, okay? This is the spacer that goes with this thingy, so you don't need it right now. And then you got a screw and a spacer. Remember, you guys are gonna, this is all important if you guys are gonna be installing this, and a couple of shims. Okay, I don't know why it was so difficult, but I had to put in that sleeve in here. It's in the bottom. See, that's the top. We're gonna go put this little white thingy. We're gonna put the Teflon spacer right over the screw. Now we're gonna put the screw over the top, okay? Oh, fuck. Alright. At least you guys got to see all that. Nice. So that's how it's supposed to be, I think. Okay, now that you guys got that done, you just go here, You put this on. You got to torque it down first, and then you can go ahead and add that second part. I was googling what is 100 newton meters of torque in horsepower. So I think it's like 73 horsepower. No, I'm just kidding. It's foot-pounds of torque. So it's actually foot-pounds of torque. So newton meters to foot-pounds of torque. It's gonna be 73. I think that's what I googled. Let me check that number. And sure enough, it's 73 because that's what Google said. So I'm just gonna take its word for it. I feel like 73 is pretty reasonable. So if you guys don't know what a torque wrench is, it's got these numbers on it. You put the number on it, then you do that, then it's done. Nice. So here's my torque wrench. I put it around, I know you guys can't see anything, sorry. I put it around 75. Torquing it. There we go. All done. So now, oh my god, I almost dropped the camera. Okay, so now that that's in there, this is still able to move around. What the fuck? Aw, I made those little scratches in there. Man, I can never do anything perfect, man. I can never do anything right. I always gotta mess something up. So now you guys are gonna take this thingy. You're gonna put it right here. Alright? But you're gonna use some of those shims that they gave you, which is these thingies right here. You're gonna use some of these to close up the gap here at the bottom. So, alright, so let me give you guys a better idea of what I'm doing here. Ow! I fucking banged my head on the fucking, god damn it. I can't do anything right. So, you see this right here? So, down under there, I am putting some, I can't even zoom in. So these are the little O-rings they give you. That's what you're gonna fill in the space in between right here. Nice. Nice. You can see it right there. I put like 3. Okay, so I actually went back. I added another shim. So I took them all out. I did 4 shims just because I wanted it to be really tight. And now, as I can see, even when I just did this with my finger, it's pretty tight, no movement. That's what I wanted to see. Now I can go ahead and tighten this down, I think. I don't know. Let me check. Let's figure this out. So it looks like number 6 is going to be this part right here. Alright, and then lastly you should have these 3 somewhere inside your kit. So this black thing is going to go right here. And then the other side goes right here. Bam. There we go, buddy. Now we put that right there, buddy. Right here, buddy. Right there. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm such an idiot. So I was like so confused because I was like, how is this bolt supposed to go into that bolt when they're not on the same side? So then I put that on that side, and then it didn't make even more sense. I was even more confused till I realized you could just flip this damn thing around. And look, now it's not upside down no more. So it says Ohlins, it's not upside down. And look at that, bam. Oh, Jesus Christ. What do you want? So huge recommendation before you guys put this thing in here. It's super easy to scratch. So when I was sliding it in, tiny scratch right there. You can't see it here, but you can see it in person. What I did was I grabbed a little flathead screwdriver. Okay, I put it right here, and I bent. Oh, and I did this, and I bent upwards. Oh my god, it almost slid out. Holy shit. Okay, well, you guys get the point. Stretch it out, stuff it in there. I need both of my hands to fix that. Oh my god. So last thing we're gonna do is put in this bolt right here, but it needs to go into there. How are we gonna do that? I guess that's how. You could just pull it back and forth. Perfect. Wow. This installation is pretty easy if you already know what to do. I haven't torqued down that bolt, this bolt. I haven't torqued down this bolt, so I'm gonna figure all that stuff out right now, torque them down properly, make sure they're all even. I believe something very important is that you have to make sure that this is equally sized, the same millimeters on each side, just to make sure that everything is perfectly balanced. You want to make sure you can turn left all the way and right all the way without hitting the ends of this. So alright, so the instructions are super helpful in this part. So for all the things that I said that I didn't know how much to tighten them down, it's actually right here. So if you guys look at so this one is screw M5. I was like, what the is M5, right? M5 is actually here. So 5, and then there's a screw at the end. So that's so whatever you did in step 5, that's the torque for it. Now for M6, you go to instruction number 6. Whatever screw that was, you're going to tighten down to 10. M8, you're going to go to number 8. You're going to do the screw here is going to be 24 Newton meters of torque. So change that to horsepower, I mean foot-pounds of torque, and you can go ahead and do it. Alright, so first I'm going to torque this down with a 5mm. I'm just torquing it down honestly till I feel like it's tight, but not too tight. Can't break anything. There we go, it's pretty snug. Nothing's moving from there. Alright, so now I torqued this bolt down right here to whatever the book said. What did it say? 10 Newton meters of torque, which was like 7 foot-pounds. Then I put this one at 7 foot-pounds too. However, I am gonna go check on a Yamaha R6 website to make sure that those foot-pounds are correct. I don't know if 7 foot-pounds is correct, but it feels pretty tight for 7 foot-pounds. I think I did it correctly. I gotta do this one right here. So this bolt right here is a 6mm, and this one right here is a 5. So this last bolt right here is a 5. So this bolt is going to be different from this bolt, and this bolt is going to be different from this bolt. So you guys will need multiple attachments, so make sure you guys get a full set. What I got was a full set of Allen wrench keys, so I have both that I need. I need the 4 and the, I need the 5 and the 6, but just in case we need anything else, I have it all right there. And then on top of that, I usually have all these filled up with all the ones that I need, and if they're not here, they're loose in here. Make sure you guys get a bunch of tools because you need them throughout your lifetime. And if you guys have a bike, you need to be working on your own bike. Don't give it to other people, because when something goes wrong and it costs you your life, at least you'll know it wasn't someone else's fault. But at the same time, like, I just don't trust people to work on my bike. I trust myself more. But if it's something that's really difficult and professional, then obviously I'm gonna go take it in. But with small things, I'm just gonna do it myself. For example, if a mechanic doesn't freaking tighten down the oil bolt, right, and the oil bolt just comes out, oil's gonna leak on your back tire while you're riding, you're gonna slip out, you're gonna crash, you're gonna, you know, who knows what's gonna happen. But you can't be the one to forget to tighten your oil bolt down. But I'm just saying, I don't like paying people to do my stuff because they always screw up and scratch my vehicles. They've done it on my truck, they've done it on my car, they've done it on my bike. Look, one day I got this towed and look, they caused damage to the fender, and I got like 120 bucks for that. And they also chipped right here, see that paint right there, they also chipped that. So that's what I'm saying, guys. It's just kind of like, stop, don't pay people to do your stuff, just you do it. Alright guys, so I kind of screwed up. See this is what I was using to get that out, but it looks like I stripped it. It didn't want to, I don't know what I did, but I guess I tightened it down enough. I don't know if it's supposed to wobble like that. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna do more research. So I just tried to take it out and I can't get the bolt out, so it's stripped, like it's really in there. The only way I'm gonna get that out is like, I don't know, but I guess since I did everything correctly, other than I haven't put these 2 bolts back in and I haven't checked the correct diameter of this and made it even, everything should be good. I mean, it's not like that's coming out anytime soon. I can't even get it out, so I guess that's supposed to turn. This is tight, this is super tight. Alright guys, so I finally tightened down these bolts, which are 4mm, and I made these completely even, which was about a little under 2.5 inches, like just a tiny bit under 2.5 inches on each side. What really annoys me is I freaking scratched it a tiny bit. You can't even see it. Oh, now you can see it. Why $700 for this stupid thing and it gets scratched like that? Why? But anyways, look at this. I don't like that play, so when I look down here, it looks like the play is right here. I'm gonna do some research, make sure everything's good, make sure I adjust the settings properly right here so it's not too tight. I'm gonna put it in the middle. Wow, she looks good. I am so excited to ride again. I missed her. And honestly guys, it's not that bad that I got that screw stuck. Like, if I really need to take this off, I could just take that bolt off and the whole thing just comes right off. So it's not like it's stuck on my bike forever or anything. What the heck?